Hey everybody, it's time for a good old-fashioned sound off today. I've held this one in as long as I can. Do you know what the pandemic is on top of the pandemic? It's good old-fashioned American greed. Oh yeah, that's right, it's alive and well, folks. Listen up all you landlords, because I'm here for you today. If you are charging your tenants more than what your mortgage is, you are a greedy, horrible, dishonest, selfish, heartless opportunist. Why are you profiting off of us during this time? Why is anyone profiting during this time, but especially you, off the backs of normally hardworking Americans who all we have right now for any semblance of hope is a government stimulus check? And then you feel comfortable, like in my case and millions of others, coming in and not only taking 80% of that check for your rent, but profiting off of us during a time of international health crisis. How the do you sleep at night? We recently had no other choice but to re-sign our lease. It was coming to an end. We didn't have the money to move. And as soon as we did, they raised our rent. Yeah, that's right, folks. That's now profits on top of profits. And here we are in August. The extra $600 CARES Act is gone. So what happens in September? For 5 months during an international pandemic, landlords have not only bled their tenants dry, but they're out buying new properties. Why do you think the housing market remains high and steady? Because property owners, the greedy, heartless, awful human beings that they are out spending all of our stimulus money on themselves. God bless America, right? What's the solution? The solution is obvious. Be human. Be fair. Only collect from tenants what your mortgage and utility costs are until the pandemic's over. We'll pay for that, no problem. And let us not forget this little fact. Most property owners are also collecting government stimulus checks on their properties. That's profits on top of profits on top of profits. Stop the madness, you greedy bastards. Rent forgiveness has always been a pipe dream, this movement. To think American banks would forgive anyone is just a dumb notion. So that was never really on the table. But it is in the power of the property owners. Until this pandemic is done, let us just pay your mortgage. Allow us to regain some dignity and faith in the human race. But let's be honest, this is also a pipe dream because American property owners have shown us who they really are during this pandemic. When it comes to profits over people, they don't bat an eye. So, property owners, after all of my bashing, now is your big chance to redeem yourselves, to clear your name, to find some morality. I know down deep most of you are decent people, and to those of you who are, start by doing the right thing during this time of uncertainty by the people that pay for you to enjoy a great life. And don't be a greedy, horrible, selfish, heartless opportunist any longer. How's about giving us all a break? Step up and lend a helping hand to your fellow woman and man. And instead of extorting us, grant us the opportunity to get back on our feet and start over together after this horrible virus. For the greater good of humanity, I implore you, let that be our new movement moving forward, where tenants and landlords join hands together and do the right thing by the pay the mortgage movement. And for all of you rent forgiveness advocates, please stop the email blasts and stop wasting your time and turn your efforts toward a more realistic fantasy and pressure landlords to let us #pay the mortgage. God bless everyone. Be safe. We'll sound off another day. Take care.